Now, this is the case study material which I have already shared twice with all of you. और अभी जब क्लास खत्म होगी फिर से मैं दे दूंगा, कोई टेंशन नहीं है, वैसे आप लोग सबको दिया हुआ है. The case study is about a company which is engaged in retailing of toys. I am not reading line by line. मैं ये सब हेडिंग से ही आप लोग सबको सब कुछ बता दूंगा, ठीक है. Presently my focus is not going into technical, not correlating the case study with E1, P1, F1. मैं अभी वो नहीं डिस्कस कर रहा. I am just discussing summary of this entire material. Somebody has studied very well. Somebody not studied. This summary will not be enough. Because if you read my material which I have shared, then I have written that students should be reading the pre-seen material at least 3 times thoroughly. So I am giving summary, not reading line by line, comma, full stop, so that we get a filler. So the case study is about a company which is engaged in retailing of toys. मेरे को इसमें Hamleys toys समझ में आता है. I don't know about Hamleys whether they are manufacturing toys or not. Some of the toys they are manufacturing or not, but majorly they are in the retailing of the toys. Then there is an organization Decathlon. That is, they opened their outlet in Kolkata also, like this company, Happy Place. We will be discussing the name of the company, Happy Place, but we will be saying HP. HP. Our discussion, our write-up can in the exam, can we write HP? 100% we can write HP, no problem. So we are saying that this company, HP, is a toy retailing company. And this company is selling toys from their retail shops all over a country called Westeria. The name of the company HP, and they are selling their toys in the country Westeria. In Westeria, there is no country in the world named as Westeria. There is no company Happy Place. All these are hypothetical names because CIMA Institute cannot accept challenge from any regulatory authority they are using, why they are using their name and all that. So name of persons, name of company, name place, currency used, $, all are hypothetical. But other than that, everything is actually the practical study done by some of the members of CIMA, those who have been given this responsibility for months, and then they prepared this material, and this material is going to be used for the case study exam. So all the data, all the write-up are all very practical. And that is the beauty of this course, that we are not discussing anything which is theoretical or which is just bookish, pure practical. Toy industry. We all know that when, like Ravi said that, कि sir, good news, I became father 3 days back. जब बच्चा जन्मता है, when we born, from that time till the day when we die, we play. There are 2 types of plays. One is you are using your body to play. Cricket. Cricket also involves the games, but cricket, kabaddi, and all that. That's, you can say, we can keep our body well and all that when we play. And then there are other thing in entertainment is games. The third thing in entertainment is movie. These are the 3 things for entertainment in our life. So games were there maybe 500 years ago, and the games are there now, and the games will be there forever. Because if this, you can say this whole earth will be there, then the games will be there. So this is a very common case study. Written, all the things are very common, very general. Lekin still, since it is an exam, we should be reading 2-3 times on your own. First week 1 time, second week again another time, third week again another time. 3 week में 3 बार पूरा reading करना है. First time very fast reading. Second time slow reading. First time fast reading, why? Because you will find that somewhere in a paragraph some technical word written you are not getting. अब आप उसको Google सर्च करोगे तो आप रीडिंग करने में 50 घंटे लगा दोगे. You will just waste your time. Just go on read. Read the entire 25-30 pages in, you say, 1 hour. Okay? Some of the things you understood, some of the thing not. Then again read in the next week, taking 2 hours. The next time when you read, you will find that the things which you are not were understanding, now you are getting. Third time, it's not, I can say, speed or fast, but the third time readings would be based on those areas which are creating problem for you in understanding. And maybe I am saying summary, maybe I have written overview and all that, but still you need to read 3 times if you want to pass the exam. Okay? Now, so the case study is about a company HP retailing toys in a country Westeria, and they have 120 shops from where they are selling their toys. All those shops are in suburb. Suburb in the sense out of town. Suppose Kolkata town. So they don't have any retail space to sell toys in Kolkata town, like Decathlon. Because if you talk of Havelis, they have to, in all the supermarket, in all the retail markets, they have the shops. All over India they are spread. And they have been taken over already by Reliance. I have given the video in which it is saying that the Reliance taken over the Hamleys. I mean to say that, forget about Hamleys, but this company is selling their toys from out of town shops. Somebody will say that who will go out of town? Somebody, I mean to say sometime, me or you, we want to go out of town to get feel of nature, and at the same time maybe some requirement going to some factory, or maybe if that toy shop or something is famous, you want to visit sometime with an intention to purchase only. So there are specified type of customers we are serving and who will be coming for purchasing toys. There is an advantage of this, that if you have the shops out of town, the cost of the place, the staff, the amenities will be less costly. So your operational expenditure will be lower. You will be able to have a bigger space, because in the town the places are very costly, but in out of town places the charges are less, whether rental or whatever. Then in that case you will be able to satisfy the customer requirements in much better way. When the customer will come, when drop down, then in that case you will be able to showcase so many things you have. You will be able to deal with the customers in a proper way. You will be able to satisfy their requirements in a proper way. So you will be able to purchase the products at bulk, because you have so many shops. So you will be able to purchase from the manufacturer bulk quantity, purchasing at a discount. You will be able to forecast your business sales, customers and all that in much better way. So that will help you to grow your business. But there are disadvantages also. Those who generally don't want to go so long, busy in life, they will not be going there. They will not be interested in visiting their shops. Sometimes the people are coming, but they are not interested in purchasing. Maybe they are getting the feel what type of toys are there. Then you can see that if in the town the better toys are available, then why the people will be going to suburb? Why the people will be going to out of town places? And we understand social media online. When the toys are available online, why we will be going in a toy shop, that too at such a distant place? And in every business, the challenges, competition. Because whether you say training industry, whether you say toy industry, in any business, competition is to the next level. And in the toy industry, the use of technology, variation of toys, development of new toys, new competitor, then the social media, then you can say marketing aspects, then you can say those who are just selling like Amazon, they are selling toys also. These companies are becoming our perfect competitor. And when the customer are getting same thing by sitting in home, why they will be interested in going to a toy shop? Maybe we can say feeling. If flower, if you are taking a smell in your home, and if you go in the garden, the smell will be totally different. So we understand that, like for clothes or maybe for toys and all that, the people are interested in feeling that what type of thing is that. But then the problem is what? You go in the toy shop HP, you analyze everything about the toy, you like that, now you checked online that what is the price, and in the online as compared to HP, the price is 10% lower. So you will see, you have decided the company, you have decided the model, you have understood everything, now you will order online. Many of you, we also, whenever we go in any shop, not only toy, we generally check online, kya daam hai? And online the charges are very less. There is no so much space required, no so staff required, not a physical place, electricity, so many things are not there. Then in that case, when the cost is less, they are able to offer the product at a lesser price. HP also has their website. HP also has their online sales. But that is not running at that level where it should be running. That is not growing at that level what it should be. And we need to understand, change is the only thing which is constant. Like I said, if the student will go on writing on pen and paper, they can't pass. If the student will take printout, underline, they can't pass. They need to change their system. They need to change their behavior. Similarly, HP need to change. They need to compete. They need to compete with all the types of toy providers. Now they have said, what are the different types of toys in the market? Board games, remote games, education type games, doll, cars, bicycle, different types of toys. And there are toys which can be used in outdoor playing, maybe badminton, maybe cricket bat, ball, whatever you can say. They are also the toys only. These are the variety of toys. Since the company belongs to Vesteria, so they have given the detail that these are different types of toys. What is the sale in the last year? Around 8 million or 8 billion. And then out of that, the breakup of these toys. Which toy is selling more? Which category is selling more? That they have given to understand the industry of Vesteria. That these are the details, these are the type of toys, these are the features of different toys, these are the advantage, disadvantage, and then the market share and the market total demand of these toys. Then they have said that who are our competitors? Who are the players in the toy industry? One is us. That is our type of player. Like us, there is a competitor, Gletil. That Gletil is just like us, having so many shops in Vesteria. They are bigger than us. Their sales revenue is 150% of ours. So they are also a perfect competitor for us. That though they are, you can say, retail chain stores in the out of town cities only. But in the town, those who are selling toys, they are also your competitor because they are also selling. But in the town, the shops are smaller. The place is less. So in the town, the toy shops are selling specialized toys so that they can attract customers. But then those toys, if we have, then in that case, maybe the customers will not be coming to us so long. Online sales are already there. Catalog sales are there. You will see some books, some catalog, and you like some toys, you can order them, you can pick up from a place, or they will deliver at your place. In the shopping mall, in the shoppers market, in the grocery market, they have like Spencer. If you go in Spencer, alag se toy bhi hai. So there are, the people can buy toys from there also. While shopping for groceries for the week, for the month, they can buy toys from there also. May not be so much variety, but they are becoming our competitor. So we can see that the way we are doing the business, maybe we have performed well, but whether we can sustain in the long run. And there are so many changes. Toy industry is a very, such type of industry where you can't stop changes. Some changes in new addition, in existing toys, some further development, new invention, which not only to be thought by the manufacturer. We are the retailer, we are dealing with the customers, we know that what the customers' tastes are changing. Then in that case, that need to be communicated to the manufacturer, and then only the toy can be sold to the customer. We also can say that they have written, whatever I am saying, all are written in their language, I am saying in my language. आप बोलेंगे सर आप इतने अच्छे से कैसे बोल, सर 3 बार पढ़ लिया है सर, 2 बार 3 बार 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 पढ़ा है. When I am ready to study, what happened to you that you cannot study? And if you say I cannot study, then don't say that sir it is difficult and it is difficult to pass. It is not that you need to study 5 hours 6 hours in a day. आप अगर केवल क्लास के साथ मेरे को सपोर्ट नहीं करेंगे, हाउ आई विल हेल्प यू टू पास? प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड कि इट्स इजी. इतना सिंपल तरीके से टॉय इंडस्ट्री के बारे में नॉलेज दे रहा है, रिसर्च कर रहे हैं, समझ रहे हैं, बिजनेस मॉडल समझ रहे हैं, फिनेंस, प्राइसिंग, मैनेजमेंट, मार्केटिंग सब तो समझ रहे हैं. और बिजनेस में होता क्या है, तो आप कैसे बोलेंगे कि आपको जॉब नहीं मिलेगा सीमा करने से? यार सबसे पहले आपको रखा जाएगा. यू आर द फर्स्ट पर्सन टू बी हायर्ड बाय द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इफ यू बिकम प्रैक्टिकल, बिकॉज प्योर बिजनेस क्वालिफिकेशन यू आर स्टडी. ओके, नाउ तो दे हैव रिटन दैट कि we have challenges that what type of toy we will order, how we will be communicating to the manufacturer for making the toys, how we will understand the requirement of the customers, what type of, because you understand in every family they have written also, like in my family I have my son 9 years old, always on the mobile phone, always on the TV. My wife says that तुमको मोबाइल फोन यू विल नॉट बी अलाउड टू सी मोर देन 1 hour. टीवी यू कैनॉट सी बियॉन्ड दिस आवर. प्ले विथ अदर थिंग्स, इंप्लॉय योर ब्रेन इन अदर थिंग्स. एंड आई नो दैट ये सारा घर का प्रॉब्लम है, सारे घर, नॉट ओनली इन इंडिया, एवरीवेयर इन द वर्ल्ड, कि वी आर ऑन सोशल मीडिया, वी आर ऑन यूट्यूब, वी आर ऑन दस गैजेट दैट इज bringing lethargic, problems of diabetes. पहले diabetes and all that problem arises at around 50, 60 and all. अब तो बच्चे लोग को diabetes होने लग गए because they are not playing, they are not enjoying their life. So parents are very subjective. But then if you ask me personally, अगर बच्चा मोबाइल वगैरह नहीं देखेगा, then in that case they will not be able to grow also. Because you will be lagging behind as compared to others. Everything, excess of everything is bad. At the time of Corona, if the boys, children's, kids will not be doing the classes online, how their study can be conducted? तब तो 2 साल कोई पढ़ाई नहीं करता. So whether it's a kid, infant age of a student, or you can say 1 class, 2 class, 3 class, everybody studied online only. Technology is there for benefit. But technology has always the harm thing also. We need to put a line. But then in every family, the parents, senior brother and sister are not interested that the juniors should be just on the toys which are online, on social media, on gadget. They don't want. So there is a problem with that. But फिर भी the sale of online games, YouTube, कोई का भी वीडियो है, कोई भी अगर थोड़ा सेंस बात कर रहे हैं, you see the likes, number of likes, the whole world is on YouTube, social media only, you understand? I mean to say that you can't ignore this. You can't say that this is good or bad. There is a bad aspect, but there is a good aspect also. So which type of toy will be demanded? Which type of toy we should offer? What changes we should make in the toys by connection with the manufacturer? What quantity we should purchase? How we should be stocking, how we will be delivering in our 120 stores, how we will be communicating our staff, our salesmen to sell the toys to the customer, how they can give the good feeling to the customers, how the customers' experience of our toy will be best, how can we attract customers as compared to other competitors to our platform, our website, our shops only. Why the students should be leaving, why the customers should be leaving others? It's a ever changing world. अभी का बात नहीं बोल रहा हूं. I am talking about the toy industry because earlier in CIMA there was top CIMA. Before 2015 there was no separate case study, but there was a top CIMA. And I remember, I think in 2011 or 12, I don't remember exactly, but there was a toy industry case study in top CIMA. That is only the last exam in CIMA earlier, and there the case study based exam was there. It was not a pre-scene based. It was a pre-scene based, sorry. It was a one second. Yes, it was a pre-scene based, 1 month, 2 months before the exam, but that was pen and paper based exam. The student going in the exam center and then they are getting the paper and then they are writing the answers. Okay. Now, at that time, there was a toy industry, and there only, I remember that I studied in different places in the world. There are toy mela, toy event. Different manufacturers for different places get together, and there are so many visitors. They analyze what is the requirement and then they analyze that this is the taste of the market. This is required. This need to be developed. When that is developed and that is sold in the market, there is endless demand. There is endless demand that the customers are demanding toys which cannot be produced by the manufacturer. So our type of retailer, HP type of company, need to have a proper inventory. Maybe in India, Diwali, Durga Puja, Eid, Happy New Year, Christmas, many times are there where the demand for toys goes up. Birthdays, events are always there. We say that since this is not talking about India, they are talking about West area, maybe a European country. Generally, the most important event is Christmas. And during the time of Christmas, the demand goes up by 50% approx. Normally, whatever is the demand during the time of Christmas, it is December, January, the demand for toys is 50% up. Which toy will be demanded at that time? That will not be available in the market. Manufacturer cannot supply. You need to order in advance, you need to procure in advance, you need to keep inventory so that during that time you will be able to sell. So managing business supply chain, that is purchasing, logistics, then maintaining the inventory, selling, marketing, then human resource, and all these things along with that funding is not a simple task, because it's a business where changes are never ending. And you need to be on your toes because of such type of cutthroat competition. It's an industry which is very competitive industry. We are growing very well. They have given the financials. The financials are showing that our growth as compared to last year in terms of revenue, in terms of profit, gross profit, operating profit, all are fantastic, all are good. But that is past. What about future? Our competitor, gladly, that our competitor is not performing well. Their revenue gone down, their profit gone down, operating profit, gross profit, they are bigger than us. Maybe जो ऊपर होता है उसको नीचे गिरने का डर ज्यादा होता है. They are, whatever our sale, their revenue is 150%, but they have suffered setback. Maybe they have not managed their business properly. That thing can arise with us also. Ki financially in the current year we are good, we are doing well, but the future is challenging. Opportunities are there. It's not that it is challenging, that means that the business cannot be grown. We need to think about further analysis of customers with maybe big data management. How can we analyze the demand of the customers in much better way? Maybe we can see that we need to offer our toys more and more on the website online mode, because if the others are competing with us on online, we can also reduce the prices in online. They have said that we are always competitive in our prices. Whatever others are charging, we are charging lower than that, so that the customer will not go anywhere, they will come with us only. But then practically think that how we will come to know that what others are charging. Is there a small market? Maybe you can compete with the Gelately, that competitor, or maybe some big shops, or maybe online, those online which are better, you can compare with them, and then you can offer your price at a lower price. But then is this a proper strategy? When we are one of the big player, why not we became the price dictator? Why we are the price follower? And if we want to become price dictator, what we need to change in our business? Those who are purchasing toys, those who are our staff, that is the purchasing team, the buying team, they connect with the manufacturer, They visit to the manufacturer. They see that what is good and bad. They take the information from the marketing team, from the sales staff. Then they visit to the manufacturer. They tell them this type of toys will be in demand. They make. So there is a good coordination required between marketing team, sales team, purchasing team, buying team, and the manufacturer. Otherwise, we will be losing our market. And in that, we need to understand that maybe something. Normally, it is said here in the case study also, if there is a new toy development by a manufacturer, rarely it happened that it is a failure. Whatever the investment done in the new toy, generally it is successful, always, generally. Maybe out of 100 times, 2-3 times it's a failure, but most of the times it is successful. When it is a failure, it will be a loss for the manufacturer, it will be a loss for the retailer also. But then most of the toys which are made as a new innovation, as an improvement or anything, they are generally famous. Those toys are always generally famous. So we need to forecast what the public demand, what the customer want. We need to understand their requirement in advance, 6 months, 1 year in advance, so that we are ready for 2022 December, January. Normally it is said that, written in the case study also, for high sale in December and January, the toys are procured, the toys are arranged, the inventory is managed in March, April only, in the first quarter end only. We ask the manufacturer to manufacture the toys which will be in demand. We purchase, we stock in our warehouse, and then from there we distribute wherever required in our 120 shops. Now in the warehouse, what system we have, whether it's automated, whether it's a human beings, because most of the warehouse in the world, in most of the goods, not only toys, has been converted in the automation mode. There are very few persons in the warehouse are working. Machines, robots are working. They are taking the things from one place to another. Bar coding is done by the robots and the delivery is done. If we think that we want to grow, we need to think about use of technology in our analyzing the demand for customers, in making our warehouse more technologically advanced, in coordinating between the different departments, sales, marketing, purchasing, logistics, all this coordination, because it's a business of coordination. Without coordination, we cannot work. And nowadays, because of this IT age, social media and all that, the coordination are lagging. Har aadmi ye bolega, I know this, I have knowledge, I don't need this. But because of the coordination, the organization are losing their operational efficiency. The cost increases in the business. And because of that, they are not able to compete, or they are not able to satisfy the demand for the customers. We have the option, since we are successful in one of the country, why not to go in other country? When we have already 120 shops in West area, we have developed the brand, we should increase our geographical presence. Maybe we can have some shops in the town also. Not many, but some of the shops. We need to think about online presence much better, much more efficient way. We need to think about more advanced development of toys which can be sold through our shops by a better correlation with the customers. We need to manage our business to the next level. Those things are not given in the case study, but that is required. Obviously, along those lines, the questions will be coming. So along with the financials, our PL account, our balance sheet, our cash flow statement, cash flow to not given, our statement of changes in equity, some breakup of revenue, you can say segment reporting, then the competitor they have given. In the first, initially, basic knowledge, and the company is listed. Not given the share price and all that, but it is a listed company. It's a 30-year-old company and listed for last 18-20 years. So they need to think about satisfaction of their shareholders, because the shareholders are general public. We need to think about their growth, their dividend, their share price increase and all that. Information about share price and all that not given. So first page is given relating to basic information. what is the name of the company, where it is located, what they are doing, it is quoted, who are you? You are the finance manager of the company, and you need to look after the financial part of the company, the business management of the company. Then they said about industry. What are the types of toys? All the different category, their demand in the West area, their proportion in the demand. Then in that case, who are the players in the industry? Who are the players means catalog, online, then the town shops, then supermarket, then our types of shops. Different players are there. Then you can see that they have written about our company. When we established, when we started our business, our HR, our marketing, our supply chain management system, our directors detail, executive directors, non-executive directors, then our challenges in the business. Then they have given the financial statement. Our company financial statement, PL balance sheet, the competitor financial statement, statement of changes in equity, some information about the financial statement. And then they have given some general, you can say, newspaper clips or articles. One article is about accident because of the toys. That is, maybe some child get hurt because of using a toy, or maybe any old person also. Anybody can be hurt because of toys. The toy was not properly manufactured. The instructions on the toys was not properly written. So in the West area, since it is a developed country, it is not India, it is developed country, they are making the rules, regulations in different category. When the toy will be sold out, they need to follow those types of guidelines. Then they have given, you can say, some another write-up also. Just 1 second, I am forgetting, even though read 2-3 times, then also. Rise and fall of retail parks. Retail parks means beyond the town, big retail parks are there. There we have so earlier, those retail parks were growing very well. But then in the developed country, in developing country, those retail parks are losing their importance. I don't remember, but 7-8 years back, I was in Delhi. And in Delhi, Noida, there is a big retail park opened. We visited there. I don't know how much it is running now. But मेरे को ऐसा लगता है going to from a town to a place which is very far and life is very busy nowadays. Even though we are getting everything on social media, फिर भी बहुत busy हो गए. So they are losing their importance. So for that reason, it is an alarming sign that they need to think about selling their toys in a different way. Because growth was there in these retail parks, but now the growth is subdued. Then they have written mystery of merchandising. The people are going to shopper stop. The people are going to these types of places where they can find groceries and all that. There only the toys are there. वहीं से खरीद लेते हैं. So because anyhow you need to buy your groceries and all that for your day-to-day life. And there also if the toys are maybe not so structured, but still basic needs are पूरा हो जाता है, then in that case you are not feeling the need to go there. So that problem is there. Merchandising, that the shopper stop, the whole these markets are offering toys at a discounted price and all that. Then I said the problem with the toys, accident and all that, and the government is taking action that the toys should be offered. Priblocks was operational case study, na? मेरे को भी याद आने लग गया. Priblocks बोलो तो याद आ गया. Priblocks was operational case study only, na? Don't remember, but I am recollecting the name Priblocks. It was CIMA MCS. क्या था उसके अंदर? Sorry. It was not exactly retailing of toys or manufacturing of toys. Yes. हाँ, समझ में आ गया. Definitely you can refer. मेरे पास भी जो है मैं आप लोग को दे दूंगा. अच्छा याद दिलाया आपने. Maybe it's a manufacturer, but at least the industry. बेचना तो सामान we need to the customer only, na? So we can think along those lines. Very good. Thank you, Satish. Good. बिकॉज प्राई ब्लॉक्स का सारा नोट्स मेरे पास है. सो अ बेसिक राइट अप अबाउट प्राई ब्लॉक्स एंड ऑल दैट आई विल शेयर विथ ऑल ऑफ यू, बिकॉज दैट इज ऑलरेडी रेडी. कुछ हेल्प करेगा वो, ठीक है, गुड. सो दे हैव सेड दैट कि द गवर्नमेंट इज वेरी कीन on bringing all the laws and regulations in the country to sell the toys. Then they have said about club card. ये दुनिया में famous है यार. You go in any shop, you can become our customer card. You will be getting points. You will be able to purchase from that points. You can redeem your points and all that with the app. You can do that registration. सभी जगह hotel है, any business. These cards are there. That is also they have written. And the last one. Somebody on social media or somewhere, what they are talking about, certain questions, certain things. So somebody is questioning that, why that on some of the toys it is written that they are beyond the age of this. Like suppose Ravi, your daughter is 3 days old. अगर उसको कोई भी चीज दिया जाएगा वो मुंह में डालेंगे. बच्चा जब तक 3 to 4 months का होता है उसका काम है हर चीज को मुंह में डालना. टेक इट इन द माउथ. सो इफ देयर आर टॉयज विच इफ वी टेक इन आवर माउथ इज हार्मफुल, तो वो तो फिर आई मीन टू से दैट कैनॉट बी सोल्ड फॉर इन्फेंट पर्संस ना. इसीलिए उन सब टॉय पे इंडिया में भी लिखा रहता है कि इट इज ओनली फॉर इन्फेंट. इफ दे टेक इन देयर माउथ that is not a problem. There are many toys जो उनको माउथ में लेने के लिए दिया जाता है so that the teeth will be better, so that their mouth will function better. But then that is the reason that they are for infant only. Why do some toy have minimum ages? Because minimum ages होने का कारण यही है, reason is that those toys should not be taken in mouth. Why that on some of the toys it is above the age of 10. Suppose I am of the age of 5. And I am purchasing a toy of 10 plus age, I will not be able to understand. I will not be able to play with this. Maybe I am attracted with the packaging and all that. But the age is written because you will not be able to understand that. Unless and until exceptions are always there. Why that it is written? One another question somebody is asking that this company is belonging to this country. But on the toy it is written that it is manufactured in India. When this company belongs to that country, how come manufacture in India? So outsourcing नहीं होता है क्या? There are so many outsourcing done for manufacturing of mobile phone. The Apple is installing their manufacturing facility in India. They already have in China. So it's not that the company of that country cannot have a manufacturing facility in India. So that they have clarified कि maybe the company of toys belong to some other country, but they are having the manufacturing facility in other country. And somebody is asking why that these toys are shown like this, because if you go on say Spencer Mall, you will find 5 stars, some chocolate, some basic type of toy, some keychain and all that. They are lying like this. People will take it and they will be selling more. So to attract the customers, these types of things are written at in front, so that people will be coming in the shop and they will be buying those toys. So some newspaper articles are written. What is the use of this entire write-up? How the questions will be asked. For that, if I will say,